Yo, what's up everybody? It's the Last Man Standing. About to start the live stream in just a couple minutes. We're going to be playing the brand new game mode, Jetpack Cargo. So everything's good to go. Alright, I'm here with my friends Grayson and Austin, and we're just going to be giving a quick commentary over the gameplay. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So, we haven't really talked about this yet on the channel, but I'm really interested in what you guys think of The Last Jedi. Looks like I just found a match. What do you guys think of The Last Jedi?
The Last Jedi.
Oh, you're talking to us.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there is 2 people watching.
So, like, I loved it. I know, like, a lot of people hated it, and a lot of people, like, were unsure about it.
Yeah.
But I loved it. Like, right off, it was my, like, new favorite Star Wars movie. I think it was just because of the Star Wars hype. But, it's definitely not my favorite, but it's...
Like,
it's
favorite
up there.
overall, but it's definitely up there.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
First time I've watched it a few times, probably 3 or 4 times now. First time I watched it, I really liked it. There was... Second time I watched it, you know, I can pick up on things they could have done better, but that's in any movie. Any movie, you can go back, watch it, and say, oh, they could have done this a little better, they could have done that a little better. Yeah. And you can always make critiques at the end of the day, and if they spent as much time critiquing as what everybody would want them to, the movie would never get made. So
That is very true.
I think that honestly they did a really good job, and it brought a different, because episode 7, I don't get me wrong, I really liked episode 7, but it felt too much like every other episode combined into it. It felt like they took episode 4 and put it in it. It just felt like they kind of mashed a lot of the other movies prior to it into one movie.
There wasn't a ton of, like, originality to it.
But you know, they had to start somewhere, and I thought it wasn't a bad movie. It was a really good starting point. However, they definitely made it different, but not like different like with what was it, Scarif and what was
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Because personally, I really liked
really
Rogue One, but it was very different. However, the biggest disappointment for me with The Last Jedi was Snoke.
Yeah, Snoke.
And
sure.
I'm assuming that you guys have already seen it. Like, if you haven't by now, you know.
You should go see it.
You should probably just click
Because
off
we're
right
going
now.
to be talking spoilers for sure.
I was leading up to it. I mean, on this channel, me and Mike have talked. Last Man Standing talked before about how, you know, what all Snoke could be or could do, and all these different stuff, all these different theories, and then hearing all the different other fan theories. It got me so hyped to see. Like, I went into the movie expecting Snoke to be one of the biggest baddest
guys ever.
Sith that we have seen yet in the Star Wars universe, or at least seen in the movies and TV shows. And, well, he is honestly the most disappointing Sith Lord I have ever seen.
Biggest letdown for a villain, I think, ever.
Yeah, literally. Like, I was so disappointed at the end. Like, I was trying not to, like, think about it, because I was like, okay, Star Wars is still awesome, but, like...
It was a shock, I'll give them that. It was a shock. So if that's what they were going for, then they did well.
I don't know.
Okay, so what was your 2 cents on the movie, Grayson?
My 2 cents on the movie?
Or 10 cents or whatever you want. Yeah.
Like...
I know you already gave us a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, overall, it was, like, really well put together. I really like how... they portrayed Luke.
Yeah.
I talked to one of my friends that I work with, and that was his, like the thing he disliked the most about the movie. He didn't like how Luke was such a, like, how he was so cynical.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought that just like added to his character.
I agree with you. I mean, I really liked how. I mean, because you see in the old movies, and if you go into the TV shows and stuff, all these Jedis and all these Force wielders that aren't Sith, that aren't bad, you know, they're supposed to be these people of just, you know,
perfection,
yeah, and they're not supposed to. But I mean, honestly, if you are pretty much the Last Jedi, which he was for a while,
yeah, that really stinks.
That
like,
really stinks,
like,
and you're gonna see parts of life that, and you're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna make decisions that are criticized, that would just, it would just bring you down over time. And I thought it was really well done how you got to see that Luke wasn't just this perfection-driven, perfect Jedi.
They portrayed him as like a broken man.
Which was an interesting take on the whole thing. Because you think about it, it kind of works with his character.
It really does. And a lot of people criticized how, because we got to see, you know, the reason behind, you know, what happened that night that he disappeared.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people.
Kylo Ren's backstory a little bit too.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of people criticize that, but honestly, I really liked how that was done, because you got to see it. They showed it to you, as instead of all at once, they showed it to you from Kylo's perspective.
Yeah.
And Kylo, whether he's telling the truth or not, I'd like to think, you know, this is from his perspective. He actually believes that Luke was going to kill him, and that Luke tried to kill him. But then you see it from Luke's perspective. And Luke, he pulled out his lightsaber at first, but then, you know, he realized what he was doing, and it allowed him to, you know, reevaluate what his decision was, what he was going to do. And I think that, you know, seeing how everything went down, it was really well done. It really you got to see more than just some happy-go-lucky Jedi movie. Mm-hmm. You got to see knit and grit to it. And another thing that I've heard a lot of people criticize about was how the very ending, how Luke went away.
What happened with him, yeah.
Personally, I thought it was very well done.
I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, he was so in tune with the Force that he just, like, transcended into the Force. Like, I don't think there was a better way that they could have done it.
Name one other Jedi in the Star Wars universe, canon or, you know, Legends, that they became so in tune with the Force.
They just joined it.
That they just joined it. Like, because with Obi-Wan, he became so in tune, but he became in tune via death.
Yeah.
And same with Qui-Gon Jinn. It was after Qui-Gon Jinn died that he became that in tune with death.
Luke
same
just
with Yoda.
Like reached a new level.
And same with Anakin.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. He died, and that's when he really... It was in the moments of his death that he became so in tune with it. Luke became so in tune with it while he was still healthy and living. Literally, no one was about to kill him. He wasn't in any danger.
Yeah, he really was, like, really
He just
safe.
became so in tune that he reached... I mean, that is honestly, if you think about it, that's what Yoda and all these, during the height of the Jedi Order, that's what they would all aspire to be and become and do.
One with the Force.
Become so one with the Force that you just become the Force.
Yeah.
And I loved how they did it. It was such
and is
a
he
powerful
really dead?
moment.
Think about that.
No, he's not dead at all.
He's just one with the Force. I mean, like,
people are talking
this is something we haven't seen before. I really don't think he's dead.
So could he come back?
No, he
possibly.
Personally, I believe
maybe.
we will still see him in Episode 9.
Yeah.
Because think about
Whether
it,
it's
he
as
never
a ghost
died.
or something, he just kind of disappeared.
And another criticism was Yoda, their portrayal of Yoda.
I thought it was really good.
I loved how they
Empire
did it.
Strikes
I
Back.
really didn't like it, honestly.
You
No?
didn't?
No.
Personally, I loved it because
I
that was
think-
the Yoda we saw in the originals.
Yeah. It looked. I
And
thought
of
it was
course,
really well
of course, they have the technology to make Yoda look even more realistic than he did in the prequels.
It just had that nostalgia vibe to it.
Yeah, okay. I did like the nostalgia to it. Like, I thought, like, I'm glad they did it. I'll say that. But
It was the OG.
I
Yoda.
don't like... I don't know. It just kind of felt forced, honestly.
Felt forced?
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from, but A lot of people were a lot of friends I had were a little critical of that. Personally, I really like the fact that they brought back the old Yoda, the OG Yoda.
Yeah.
I really like how they did that, and it was very similar voice. It was the Yoda from the originals.
Yeah.
I really liked how they did that.
Now, a few things I do want to say about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna rant real quick.
What? Hang on. Before you rant, just quick. What did you personally think?
Okay.
Love it or hate it?
Basically, I thought it was a fun movie, but I felt like it was full of missed opportunity. Ooh, that was a good kill.
That was a good kill.
Oh snap!
Oh,
okay.
that was a good kill too.
Yeah. I thought it was a movie of missed opportunity, and I'm gonna list a few of those things. I like the movie, but I feel like it needed to change just a little bit. So this is basically my critique of The Last Jedi. Number one, I really feel like they shouldn't have killed off Admiral Akbar when they did. I feel like they should have held back a little bit. And instead of having the, Vice Admiral Holdo, or that girl or whatever, instead of her being the one to go into light speed and destroy the ship, it should have been Admiral Akbar.
It should have been Admiral Akbar.
And even, do you guys ever watch the, How It Should Have Ended? Oh, that was a good kill.
No, I haven't seen those.
Okay, they literally, I had already thought of this before, but they made that happen in their How It Should Have Ended. They made Admiral Akbar, be the one to sacrifice himself by going into hyperspace or whatever. That would have been really cool. And one thing I hated was the story arc with Finn and Rose. I hated that story arc. It was so pointless. It literally did absolutely nothing for the rest of the story.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It did absolutely... Well, okay, in its defense, it kind of gave Finn a reason to join the Resistance, because before he was kept on just trying to run. It did give him a reason to join the Resistance, but honestly, it was so pointless. If they had gone out and found, Lando Calrissian, and he was, the hacker guy they had to find, or the scoundrel they were looking for, and he, had some old buddies from the Rebellion who then joined the Resistance in the final battle as almost, reinforcements, that would have made their arc so much better and brought back one of the really beloved characters. They would have brought back Lando Calrissian. That would have been awesome. Great fix to that. And I hate that they killed off Snoke. That, they had to have at least explained a little bit of his backstory, or shown some of his, a little bit more of his power for him to be, in my opinion, in order for them to kill him off, they had to at least show a little bit more. Because, I mean...
We really know next to nothing of him.
Yeah.
Where he came from, why he became the next Sith. Why was he the leader? Why was he the Sith Lord? Why?
Why was he the supreme leader? You know?
Because from that movie, I honestly do not understand it.
We know just as much as we did,
because if you look at the movie, Kylo was. It seemed to me, it felt like Kylo the whole time was more powerful than him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And he was honestly just faking it till he made it.
He could do some pretty cool tricks, but besides that, he wasn't that amazing of a guy.
No.
And the fact that he died so easily, I don't even know. I just feel like that was a major missed opportunity.
How they killed him really showed the power of Kylo, because in the final moments you can hear Snoke saying, "Yes, I can feel it. You have made the decision to kill her."
It could have been like a trick. And that Kylo played on Supreme Leader? So.
I think that's what I was saying. I mean, to me, it made it feel like Kylo was showing him that, yeah, I made the decision. I know I'm going to kill him, but it's not going to be her. It's you.
Yeah.
But Snoke was so not powerful
sensing it,
enough.
He was feeling, and in his mind, he thought it was going to be Rey.
Yeah, and he wasn't powerful enough to realize, this man's about to kill me.
Yeah.
So... I think how they killed him really spoke to the power of Kylo.
Yeah.
But honestly, for how hyped up he was, it was such a disappointment.
It was a big letdown, in my opinion. They should have done
I went in thinking, oh my god, they're going to kill off Rey.
We still have no explanation.
Or I thought, oh my god, they're going to kill off Kylo. I literally went in thinking, oh my god, Snoke is going to kill someone really big.
Yeah.
A main character. And... he was such a letdown.
My biggest critique, kind of changing this up there. My biggest critique of the whole movie was that they didn't kill off Leia.
Leia?
Because she's like, obviously she's dead now, and they've said that they're not going to CGI her into any more movies. So I don't understand like how they're gonna, because they can't just like leave her out because she's one of the like
main
most
characters.
important parts of Star Wars.
Yeah, and you can't just do what they just did with
the plot. I mean,
she really is too, and you can't just do what they just did with Luke and be like, oh, she went off into hiding, we can't find her.
Literally, that would be so.
I
would literally be so mad.
That wouldn't
they
be.
Can't do that.
That would be amateur on the part of the directors and the writers to do something like that, because we literally just saw that with Luke.
Yeah.
That was what episode 6 or 7 and 8 was partially about, was finding Luke and seeing why he left and where he went.
Real quick. Can we just like take a moment to like look at this
Appreciate
score?
that.
15
Heck
kills.
yeah.
God.
I'm doing great.
You are.
I haven't done this
good.
well in a while. I'm also going to be, during this live stream, giving some tips and tricks on this game mode. It's really interesting and a whole lot of fun, and I suggest everybody, even if you haven't played Battlefront very much, or you kind of put it down, try this game mode
or
out.
even
it's
like,
so much
because
fun.
like someone like me, I play Call of Duty, and I play that going in knowing it's going to be fast-paced and stuff like that, but personally, I play a game like Battlefront for the conquest, the more open, but even if you're someone like me, even I would try this game because it just
so
looks
fast-paced.
It's very fast-paced, which if you're not into that, again, I can understand. I'm one of those players with a game like this. I like more of that conquest type stuff. But this looks really fun, and I think even if you're not into it, you should try it. I mean,
it's a lot.
It just
fun.
looks. I mean, you get unlimited rocket launchers.
I think they are.
Oh man,
this is bad. We're about to lose. Oh, they dropped it.
Dang.
This is close.
Close game.
It's a really close. It's literally neck and neck. That man has 25 kills.
Oh man.
Oh my! I've never seen that. I've
That's
never
crazy.
seen it.
While we're on the subject of Leia, what did you guys think
of our Mary Poppins stunt?
Yeah, literally.
I don't know how I feel.
Personally, I'm with you. I don't know how I feel. However, I don't think it was a bad move like what they did with Snoke. I think that.
I definitely think it.
No,
it
don't kill me.
her, ability with the Force, because we've really never seen her use the Force except for
in the originals you got to see a bit of it because she was able to communicate with Luke, and so
that's what I mean. She's never done anything besides feel it or communicate with it.
The
or
super low key Force powers.
Yeah.
To me, it though it was I don't know how I feel about it totally yet. It makes sense though. That was good.
I don't even know what to say.
It makes sense though because she's a lot older now, and so if you think about it, if she had those powers and knowing Luke has those powers and they come from the same dad, over time, not training to be like Luke, but just seeing what she can do.
Yeah,
it makes sense that she would learn a few things to where she could pull herself back to the ship. So I didn't dislike it. I still don't know exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah,
but I don't dislike it.
Okay, we have a comment. The Awesomenator, aka Jamie Birch, says, General Hux, do you know what this is? It's a trap. That'd be Amon Akbar's final words.
That would be good. I like it.
That would be funny, honestly.
Yeah, I was really disappointed that we just were told, oh, Akbar died here.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, unless they plan to show that in another movie, I'm very disappointed. Which honestly, I
wasn't a big character, but he was definitely a fan favorite. Everybody if you're a Star Wars fan, you know Admiral Akbar. He's a fish dude that says
even people who aren't big fan, I'm a big fan,
meme.
and
he's a meme. He's literally you can't kill a meme.
Or you can't kill a meme like how they killed him.
Yeah, he went out that's.
I was very I wish it would have been her that we just got told, oh, she's who died, and then seen him because
he's just so much of a cooler character.
Yeah, he deserved more of that heroic death than, and of course, from what they said, you know, you can imagine it was a heroic death that he got, but we didn't get to see it, is the thing.
Yeah. We love you too. I love our chat. Okay, now moving on to the next topic, Solo. What'd you guys think of the trailer? I'm so excited for this movie.
Very excited for it.
I'm also really skeptical though.
I'm really excited, but I also know they could do lots, because from some of the posters it seems a little too childish.
Yeah, okay, I literally hate the Solo poster. That is I hate it so much. It's so, like, plain and simple. Usually I'm a fan of plain and simple, but not when it comes to Star Wars. It needs to be, like, in your face, awesome.
The
Solo poster is not awesome.
Let me adjust the audio real quick on the stream.
But I am really excited for it. I'm, like, excited to learn more about, like, Solo, obviously, and hoping to see, like, a lot of Lando.
I like how you get to see the Millennium Falcon before it's the one we all know and love.
Yeah.
You know, you get to see all these people before, you know, before we met them in the original movies and everything. I'm really excited for that, but I'm skeptical at the same time, because I know that, you know, it's a
touchy subject, because I mean it's not Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I just hope that the actor portrays
Harrison well.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, the whole movie's gonna be a flop. It's all riding on him.
It really,
like, that's a lot of pressure on an actor.
It really is.
But the whole movie is riding on his performance. If he doesn't do a great job, it's over.
I mean, and you really can't, like, copy Harrison Ford's acting.
No, so
like,
you cannot go into
It's
the
Harrison
movie.
Ford.
Yeah, he's the same in Indiana Jones. He's the same as in Star Wars. Like, you just know, like, his personality is so, like, defined.
Yeah. So you definitely don't want to go into the movie looking for Harrison Ford, because
you won't find him.
You will not find him.
It's a different person, but
however,
you
also. I don't want to just go into this movie and see a completely different Han Solo.
Yeah.
Now, I do realize that, you know, he might be a little different from when we met him in the originals and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's cool. I don't mind character development.
If
he seems too different, that's not good.
Yeah, what I'm expecting is, like, some punk kid that's, like, just trying
ladies' man, gambler.
Yeah.
Everything Han Solo was. Maybe a little bit more optimistic than the Han Solo we see, but towards the end of the movie, he kind of loses his optimism and becomes the Han Solo of Episode 4. The pessimistic, tough guy, you know, only in it for the money, cares about himself, and really the only other thing he cares about is Chewbacca.
I'd really like to see how, because, like, in, like, the Harrison Ford, like, he says he doesn't believe in the Force, like, when you first meet him. I'd like to see
how that comes about.
Yeah, I would like to see, like, how, like, why he doesn't believe. Like, if something happened to him in the past that, like, just skewed, like, the whole, like, the Force and Jedi in general, or what. I think that would be really interesting to see in it.
One thing, lag. Okay, another thing I really want to see would be an origin for the Falcon with the Sabacc game with Lando and all that. How he won it, because I mean that's canon, so they have to include it. How he meets up with Chewbacca, I want to see that. The Kessel Run, which I think we're gonna see, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of the legendary Han Solo stuff I want to see in this movie, and on top of that, I also want to see a sarcastic, optimistic kid become a cynical, tough guy, you know, smuggler, basically.
I would like to see that, but I don't know if we will see that from this movie at the same time.
don't.
I feel like by the time we're seeing him in this movie, he already knows the kind of the tips and tricks of what to do. He just needs a little bit more guidance.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I feel like he will already be somewhat of that guy that we see in episode 4 when we first meet him. Just not fully developed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if we'll be able to see that young Han Solo that is still optimistic and still, you know, believes in something or whatever.
Yeah. I'm excited, and I love how they include the fact that he tried to join the Imperial military,
Yeah.
and they kicked him out. That's pretty cool, and that kind of harkens back to the original stuff where he did join the Imperial Academy and tried to become like a stormtrooper or a TIE fighter pilot, or just a pilot in general, and he leaves. That's really interesting. I like it. Yeah, I think it's going to be either really good or really bad, and I'm not really thinking there's going to be much in between. And I'm really hoping this isn't another, like, Star Wars fanbase splitting movie like the last one was. Because really, besides something like the prequels, we never really had anything that split the fanbase so much, you know?
Yeah, pretty
Because
sure.
some people enjoy the prequels, other people don't, but that's not something that really was such a strong divide, or at least, I mean, isn't as much of a strong divide today. Because now it's kind of, we just kind of come to terms with the fact that, yeah, the prequels exist. Yeah, they aren't as good, but some people do enjoy them. I mean, I don't mind episodes 3 and episode 2, actually. A lot of people really hate episode 2. I don't mind it. I can't stand Phantom Menace. But I don't want another Last Jedi where it splits the community so much. And I'm a little nervous because, I mean, the movie comes out so soon, we're just now getting, like, advertisement for it. Which means I don't think Disney is really, like, banking off this all too much. Like, I don't know if they're very hopeful about this movie, considering all the backlash from the last one, and all the director changes, and all the reshoots. I mean, there's a lot going against this movie.
Yeah. I really don't like how it's, like, so soon either. I wish they were sticking to the yearly Star Wars movie.
Yeah, honestly, I agree.
Because it, like, there's no anticipation. Like, right after...
There's no hype for this movie.
Yeah, right after The Last Jedi, we hear about a brand new movie that's coming out really soon.
And then we hear nothing about it for, like, 2 months.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't know. Like, tickets are still gonna sell. Disney's still gonna make,
Star Wars.
like, a lot of money.
It's Han Solo.
So I can see, like, from a business side why they would do it.
Are you kidding me? I'm so close!
But I don't know. I just don't like it myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I really do want to see more of the underworld of Star Wars, you know? That's always one of the more interesting sides to me.
Yeah, I hope we get to see, like, a lot of new planets that we haven't seen.
I'm hoping we get to see Corellia. I think that's the planet that you see in the trailer that they're, like, cruising through, which is the planet Han Solo's from. It was also a major shipyard. I mean, a lot of your pilots came from there.
Yeah.
A lot of the Star Wars mythos, there's a lot of references to Corellia. It's a pretty important world, one that we've never really seen in any of the shows, any of the movies, any of the games, any of the recent games anyway. I'd love to see Corellia or something from it.
Also,
I overshot the... Oh my gosh.
You mentioned this to me a few weeks ago, I think.
Got it. That's when.
We don't... Like, we're not sure if we're going to see R2 or C-3PO in this movie. And that would be the first movie that they would not be in.
Yeah.
So, I really hope that they do include them somehow.
Well, first movie is... No?
They've been in every single movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. One of the comments. I want to see what Lando was talking about in Empire. You got a lot of guts coming back here after what you pulled. Like, maybe he did something to break his friendship with Lando. I'm interested. It'd be cool
to put a rift, because you can still see in that episode, in that movie, that they're still friends.
Yeah.
But there's something
that's there. Han Solo definitely did something. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what they do with all that. Maybe what they could do is, like, this is a bit of speculation, they could have Han Solo cheat in the game of Sabacc, the card game, winning the Falcon from Lando knowing he cheated but nobody else catching it. So
that'd be good.
He shouldn't have actually gotten the Falcon, like, but he did.
You've made a Sabacc deck, and I've played before, and then right after I win, I'll say, I won because of this, boys. And, you know, I could totally see Han saying, yeah, I won. By the way, I cheated because that's why I won.
Yeah.
You know, I could totally see him rubbing it in your face right after he won.
Exactly.
Because there's nothing you can do about it. Once you won, you won. Because part of sabacc is cheating to win. It's just you don't want to get cheated.
And if he only tells Lando, who else is going to believe him, right? It's like, you lost, dude. Of course you're going to say something like that. Like, yeah, that'd be really cool. What do you think of the new style of the Falcon? You guys seen the new Falcon?
I like it.
It's got like
it shows us how
like right off the lot.
How he adds his special touch to it.
It definitely gets a lot dirtier, more beat up after all the runs to so many different planets, and I guess Han Solo doesn't really have time to maintain it. He does have time to upgrade it though.
Yeah.
Because it looks pretty different by the time we see it in the movies. But I'm excited. I also like how, you know, when you see the Falcon in this movie, it's going to be like pristine, all the panels on there.
Yeah.
It looks like Han Solo just kind of took things apart and never fully put them back together because it's easier to work on and upgrade things without having to put all the panels and stuff back on.
For sure. That's cool.
It definitely looks more lived in. I'm excited to see it in this movie. So, a new side of the Falcon we haven't gotten to see.
Yeah.
Do you think young Han's actor is too young? I don't know, because we don't really know the age of Han Solo in this movie. So
he looks like he's like around 24, like 24, 25, I'd say.
Yeah. Because by the time we see Han Solo, he's in his like early to mid 30s in the movies, at least. I mean, he's a little bit older than the other guys. He's not.
No, he's early to mid 30s. I don't think he'd be much old. I don't think he was much older than that. So
he might be even younger than 20. Like 24, I mean.
In this movie?
Yeah.
He looks like he'd be early 20s.
6 years. Like, the storyline for this movie is supposed to span, like, 6 years. I'm not positive on that, but I think I remember reading that at one point. So don't quote me on it, but I think it might be a possibility. Oh, I'm just on a roll. The key to this game, a little bit of a tip here, is to always continue moving. Even if you're out of juice with your jetpack, just like hit dodge, and that'll get you moving pretty quick. Because the second you stand still, people are going to be able to hit you with those rocket launchers. Because although like the rocket launchers do have a little bit of a blast radius, it's not that large. You have to be pretty dead on, and I mean they don't really track or follow you. So as long as you continue moving, you can pretty much dodge everybody's attacks. Just a quick tip there.
Sometimes, and then
other times they're just
you've played this game a few times before, and I've seen it where it's
even if
literally everyone's just shooting and there's no dodging. You just gotta hope that it doesn't come your way.
Yeah, but another key though to this game mode is stay moving. Wait,
oh, for sure,
it's the wrong side.
Yeah, that is the wrong side. That's your side.
Yeah, I'm actually helping you. This is not good.
Yeah, you definitely don't, even in situations like that where it's just luck of the draw if you don't get hit or not, you always want to be moving.
Yeah, it just makes makes you so much of a harder target.
That's how it is in most any fast-paced gameplay or games, and you want to stay moving because you don't want to be a still target because those are easy to hit, easy to kill.
Also, another key to this game mode is knowing when to switch to your primary instead of the rocket launcher.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Because a lot of people just stick rocket launchers, and although they have unlimited ammo, they can overheat, and the cooldown takes a few seconds, and sometimes those seconds are crucial. So sometimes I will switch back and forth between.
Yeah,
especially right there. That was a good time to pull out the pistol.
Because he had his thing out, and it really looked like he had overheated a little, so he wasn't able to fire at you, so he tried to run at you and melee you. Well,
plus, it's easier to hit a moving target with this because the rate of fire is just so high.
Well, yeah.
And it does deal quite a bit of damage. And I do prefer the pistol over the rifle in this.
I do too.
You have a choice between pistol and rifle. Oh my gosh. There we go, got him. I don't have it. Yeah, this game mode is just literally crazy though. And like you guys, like if you want to play it, hop on it as soon as possible because it is limited and I don't know when it's going away. It's fairly new though.
I would say though it's similar. I would be willing to bet that it's similar to what restaurant businesses do, where they say this is a limited time offer, and then they'll take it away for a little bit and they bring it back because so many people like it.
I'm sure they're gonna bring it back. Because
I'm positive. They don't want to bring on a new game mode like this and make it permanent if it's not going to have anybody playing on it.
And honestly, this is all anybody is playing right now in this game. Like, if you go to any of the other lobbies to like join Strike or
Galactic
Assault,
yeah.
I think that's what it's called. It's like so hard to find matches because people just like either will leave and play this, or it just doesn't have enough traffic. I mean, everybody's playing this game mode right now. It's so much fun. It's kind of goofy, but I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely not your realistic gameplay that you get from, you know, Conquest and all that, but it's.
And I like that. I like how this game has, because the last game was all about being as real as possible, and you know what? That's cool. But every once in a while, I just want to like run around as Darth Vader, killing everything and just off the wall ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars is a fun universe, and playing with the mechanics of Star Wars is, like, you can make so many cool little things. Like this. This is, like, awesome. So, I'm happy about that with Battlefront 2. Ooh, got him. We've been talking for about 40 minutes now. Doesn't really feel like it.
No.
Dead again.
Yeah.
Top again.
Oh, yeah.
So much fun. Yeah, so I'm excited for what we got coming up in the Star Wars universe.
Heck yeah, I am too. I'm hoping, because honestly, the possibilities are limitless with what they can do. There's so much they can do. I mean, they could even, for movies, go back to the Old Republic.
Yeah, yeah.
They could go. I mean, they could keep going into the future. They could, I mean, it's just so much they could do.
Oh, did you guys also hear that the guys who made Game of Thrones, not the writer for the books, but the writer for the show?
Yeah.
They're making a Star Wars movie or movies.
Yes, I heard that.
Like,
I'm really excited.
What'd you say? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
So the guys who made the Game of Thrones show, not the books, but the show, are writing a Star Wars movie currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or a series of movies. Yeah. I'm really excited to see what that's going to be. They're currently unnamed, but it's in the works.
If you haven't watched,
really interesting.
If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, it is such a good show. I mean, it's so well done, and one thing
really
that some Star Wars fans better be careful for is, if they stay true to how they are with Game of Thrones, do not get attached to anyone. I mean, my God, I've watched that show, and you'll get attached to somebody, and
they just kill them off.
You get so invested in their character, and then out of the blue, boom, they're gone, they're dead, and I mean, they'll kill off characters you would think, oh, they won't kill them off at least for another season, and then that very next episode after you said that, they're gone. But it's a very well done show, and I'm excited to see what they can do with the movies.
Yeah. Also, Rian Johnson is making another Star Wars series, the guy who did The Last Jedi. I don't know if that's still going to happen after all the backlash from this movie. It's not going to be set in, like, it's not going to be like a numbered movie, it's going to be a spin-off series. But I'm interested. I wouldn't mind him doing something like an Old Republic sort of deal. That would be interesting. Because he did dabble a bit in the, like, early beginnings of the Jedi Order with Octo and all that. But let's look at some comments. Yeah. Okay, so Galactic Conquest from the old Battlefront 2, where you can do space battles and ground assaults at the same time. That was so much fun. That was actually... What was I doing earlier? That was weird. Anyway, but yeah, that was literally so much fun. It would be awesome to kind of like incorporate something like that into this game. Could you imagine?
Man.
That would be crazy. Also, another tip in this, high ground is always best thing to have. If you have the high ground, you're good. You want the high ground. Like there, I just got destroyed because of Bowser above me shooting down at me. But yeah, definitely stay high up. Try to continue moving as fast as possible and knowing to switch weapons. Also, a bit of accuracy with the rocket launcher goes a long way. Ooh. So far, this has been a good match, though. Oh my goodness, that guy got a double kill. It's literally insane. There's only been 1 point scored, and this game has been going on for a bit. Like, I already have 18 kills. Oh my gosh, this is crazy! No one can even get near the package right now, because everybody's just killing each other. This is a great map for it, too.
It respawned, it sat there so long.
Wow. This is really a great map for this, though. Like, if I had to choose a map, this is probably the best one. Although, in the future, I would like to see more. This game mode is just too, like, insane. Woo! I'm getting lit up! Man. This team is really good. Like, I gotta admit, they are good. I've played this game so many rounds already, and, like, for the stream, and it's either we wipe the floor with them or they wipe the floor with us. And right now, it's been a bit of a struggle for them to get over here. They have been getting over here, but it's been a struggle. Get down.
Be humble.
Where is the next target? Who's my next victim with the rocket launcher?
There you go.
Also, aiming at feet really helps. Because the blast damage does work really well if you aim at their feet. Sometimes if you're just aiming like straight on their body, they can dodge it. But if you aim at their feet, if it doesn't kill them, the blast damage will do some damage. So I just love this game mode so much. What are you doing? Oh, that is
nice
so
job,
satisfying. No? Yes. Alright, let's score. Slam dunk.
Boom! Behind you. There you go. Whoa. Oh, you dodged it just in the nick of time.
Woo! This is crazy!
Good boy.
Oh, I love this game.
Good boy.
Good boy. We're so weird.
Oh, he can get you.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm not going anywhere. I love how there is a cantina on this map that you can go inside of, but nobody ever goes in it.
Yeah.
Because it's just pointless. With all the rockets, it's insane. Do you want to see Boba in the Solo movie to show the rivalry? You know what? That would be really good.
That would be cool.
That would be so cool. I would honestly be into that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Even if it's not a lot of, you know, screen time that
I
we
want
see
Boba Fett to at least make a cameo, because he's just such a beloved, cool character. He's one of my favorite characters from the original trilogy. And, like, he does absolutely nothing. And I understand that. But he just looks so cool. And he has an awesome backstory before they, like, totally got rid of the expanded universe.
Yeah.
His backstory was amazing. I love Mandalorians more than anything. If they made a Mandalorian movie, like spin-off movie, I'd be
really
so
good.
down. I'd be so down. What do you guys think of an Obi-Wan spin-off? I mean, that's already in the works. And I think they have Ewan McGregor signed on. I'm not 100%
I'm pretty sure.
But I'm pretty sure they have Ewan McGregor signed on. I know he said that he wants to do it. So, he's about the right age, too, for, like, an old Obi-Wan, like, on Tatooine. Not, like, episode 4, but, like, a little earlier. But I'd love to see almost like a short adventure movie.
I've seen. I've I actually talked with a few people about that, and a few of them said, you know, it would be stupid to have a Obi-Wan spin-off because if he ever left Tatooine, he would be betraying his word.
That just saved our skin there.
And if he betrayed his word, then he's not the Obi-Wan we know and love.
Well, here's the thing, though. In Episode 3, Yoda tells Obi-Wan that he has training for him while he's on Tatooine.
Yeah.
And it's basically to learn to become one with the Force, become a Force ghost, all that, right?
He never said he was just going to stay on Tatooine and just...
Well, I think that you could show maybe some side of Tatooine you've never seen before. Some almost, like, mythical...
You could.
Jedi religious side.
Like, maybe he comes to know... Jabba.
Yeah. I'd love to see like little adventures he had, just doing like random stuff, but at the same time learning more about the Force. It'd be a good way to kind of explain a little bit more of the Jedi. Look at that! Look at that! 14,000 points. Dang. All right, but yeah, that'd be really cool.
It would be.
And I really don't think it'd be boring if you did it like that. If it was
I don't
done that
either.
way, maybe pretty good. Wow, that's a lot of credits.
You know, they could even go as far back as young Obi, like before we got to see.
That would be interesting. Him and Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
When he was still training.
Because I mean, think about it. We got to see some of Qui-Gon, but Qui-Gon was hailed as a great Jedi, a great man, and we really don't get to see as much of why that is because he's only in one episode.
Yeah.
If we could get to see, you know, why he's this great Jedi, we could understand both him and Obi-Wan more.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true.
Because I mean, Obi-Wan carries on Qui-Gon within him. You know, he
continues the legacy.
Yeah, and he definitely seeing young Qui-Gon and young Obi. That would definitely give us a different side and more info into the two of them, and it would be really cool to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty neat. I like to see Obi-Wan interacting with the Tusken Raiders and stuff like that. I'd be so down for an Obi-Wan movie. And you know, like Krayt dragons, the big like monsters on Tatooine. I'd love to see one of those in the movie because you hear him impersonating one episode 4. That's what scares the Tusken Raiders again. Basically, if you don't know, Krayt dragons were these gigantic, monstrous, dragon-looking creatures that lived in the sand dunes. There's different kinds. Some were massive, some were a little bit smaller, but they were still really big monsters, enough to scare away Tusken Raiders. And they also carried pearls in their stomach that they used to grind up their food that could be used as lightsaber crystals, like a supplement for a lightsaber crystal. So instead of a kyber crystal, you could have a Krayt dragon pearl in your lightsaber. So it'd be interesting to see these mythical creatures. They also, according to legend, were in tune with the dark side, which would be another really interesting Force plot point in this movie. So I'd love to see the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie set during his time on Tatooine with Ewan McGregor. You know, just a great actor. That'd be awesome. Yeah. I'm so down for that. It's just intense. I might take a break from this game mode in a second and play something else, just because it's a little much.
Yeah.
I've been playing this for a while now. Switch it up, but right now I'm still loving it. Yeah. I honestly would be interested to see what else they could do with this, you know? Like, what other crazy game modes they can make.
Yeah.
Like one where everyone has a lightsaber.
Well, they have heroes versus villains.
Yeah.
Do you mean like every soldier's just running around with a lightsaber?
Yeah.
That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. I like to see one. You know how you have like, there's the jet trooper, and then there's almost like the super soldier or whatever. Where for the rebellion, it's like the Wookiee. For the Empire, it's the Death Trooper. I'd like to see a game mode like that, where everybody's one of those. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Like the Super Battle Droids versus the... is it Wookiees for Clones? Yeah, it's Wookiees for Clones. Just something like that would be interesting. Oh, my... Oh, man, this is crazy! I already got the 6 kills. Wow. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they got coming up. We have Han Solo movie, then Episode 9, then Obi-Wan, then we got potentially 2 different spin-off series that are unnamed. We have no idea what they're over yet.
So,
there's a lot they can do still.
Have you seen that new game? It's not a Star Wars game, but it's a new game coming out. It's called The Hunt.
No, I have not.
I was watching gameplay on it yesterday. It's in closed beta right now, but it looks really interesting, and it's a very interesting in how you play it. So you have 5 teams of 2 players, and you play online, and so you and your partner are working together to try and find clues, and you're just dropped into a map, and you don't know, what's going on. There could be players spawned right next to you, or there could be players spawned far away from you.
Yeah.
And you gotta find clues as to this main monster, then you gotta 3 clues, and then you gotta find the main monster, kill it, while competing with these other 4 teams. 4 other teams.
Huh.
And it's, so you're not only having to worry, and then getting to the main
Can
monster.
these teams like kill each other too?
Yeah, you could kill your teammate, but you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't get anything from killing your teammate.
Well, I mean like the other 5 teams that are out there.
Yes, you can kill, you're trying to kill the other 5 teams.
Okay, because you want to be the guy that take out the monster.
You want to be the guy, because once you take out the monster, you pick up the bounty, and you have to get out of there. Well, in this place, on top of the main monster, you have all these zombies and all these other creatures that you got to worry about.
Different like legendary monsters, creatures, stuff like that.
Yeah, and
interesting.
It's so cool because like when you crouch, walking past a dogs, that could alert somebody to your position because the dogs will start barking. Or if you walk past birds, they'll fly up, and that could alert someone to your position. It is such an interactive world. I would love to eventually play that game once it comes out, but also see Star Wars do something like that.
That would be crazy.
Like a bounty hunter game where you are just dropped into the middle of a map with a partner or by yourself, and they're implementing soon teams of 4, so you'll have 5 teams of 4 people.
That is really interesting.
And so, I mean, imagine that. Bounty hunters, and you're a bounty hunter, and you
gotta find clues on who your bounty is. Like maybe your boss only knows Twilight.
So you wouldn't be, or maybe the bounty is another monster in the Star Wars universe.
That's interesting.
And so,
like
all these different groups are looking for these clues, battling the elements, because you can do, there's night and day gameplay. Wow, because in the game chat, if you talk in the game chat, if you're within close to other people, they can hear you talking as well.
Wow. That is so cool.
If you really want to be stealth, you have to get on like an off-site chat if you don't want other people to hear what you're saying, because if you're within a proximity, people can hear exactly what you're saying. And like when you walk past certain things, it's so cool because I mean, the environment actually reacts with you, and so you have to be careful where you step and walk and how you walk and everything, because the slightest noise could give away your position.
Real quick, for everybody watching, do you guys want to see me open up some crates real quick? Take a break from the gameplay, open up some crates, because I think that's what I'm going to do.
That game would be really cool in VR.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Ooh, that'd be crazy. Can you imagine how scary it'd be, though? To like if
looking around and see some birds like fly up. And,
I mean,
that sounds
if you get a chance,
intense.
Let me look it up.
What platforms is it coming out on?
Right now, the beta is,
all right,
as far as I know, the closed beta is for PC, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come out for both console platforms.
All right. Excluding Wii.
Well, yeah. I mean, the 2 main.
Nintendo Switch. What do you mean?
PlayStation.
Wii is the #1 game system.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
That's what I always play.
I'm talking about for Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah, it's called Hunt Showdown, and it is so well done. The graphics are really good. I mean, especially for everything that's going on in the game, the graphics are so well done. And, I mean, it's a great game, and I would love to see them, like I said, bring that in for, like, a bounty hunter type thing, where you're paired up with 2 to 4 other people, and there's teams, and you gotta kill each other while killing the stuff around you, and trying to find clues as to where your bounty is.
That is awesome.
All the while trying to, I mean, because you could do the, guns a-blazing rope, you could go with that path, but that's very risky.
Yeah.
Because then, like, you can actually, if you listen, you can hear, like, if someone shoots a gun behind you with the headphones on, it's best played with headphones because you'll hear it like it's behind you. Gunshots are off behind you.
Yeah.
And so shooting a gun, you want to do as little as possible, too, because that'll alert people where you're at.
Yeah.
And so it just implements this.
So much strategy.
It is, because you can go with the strategy where, yeah, you use guns and you're a little more loud, or you could go with the strategy of let's try not to shoot. Because if, like, I saw this one guy, all they did was stalk people.
Yeah.
And they let everyone else take down the monster, find the clues, and they just picked these people off one by one. And then when the people had, I mean, they put in all the work to kill the main boss, and then they picked up the 2 bounties, and this team of 2 was running to the extraction point. These guys killed them, took the bounties, and won the game.
Wow,
all because they stalked everybody and picked them off one by one.
What's the name of this game again?
It's Hunt Showdown.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
If you
That
get a
sounds
chance, you should
amazing.
look up some gameplay of it. I mean, there's so much going on in the game. It is so well done. It is, and I'm really hoping it comes out for the consoles, and I will definitely be picking it up.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna play some Heroes vs. Villains real quick. Just a little bit of a change in scenery from the game that we have been playing. Yeah. This is I love Heroes vs. Villains.
It's a good game.
I feel like it's one of the more strategic
Yes.
in games in terms of gameplay, because you gotta like counteract this enemy and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
And it's I mean, you can just jump into it not really knowing the different heroes and villains.
Yeah, but you won't really do as well as others who do.
It really helps if you know what combats what is a good defense against what's a good offense, and it really helps to know your players, know your characters, and it's definitely a very strategic game.
Emperor Palpatine. 1-star card. Awesome. I had to switch my Battlefront accounts, so I'm restarting, which is awesome. In some ways it's awesome, in some ways it's not. We just need one more person. Yeah, a lot of the lobbies feel really empty because of this new game mode. Everybody's just playing it like crazy. Everybody's playing it. We have 5 people watching. We had more earlier. This has been a really good stream so far. Had a lot of people come and go. We've been going for almost an hour now. So it doesn't really feel like an hour to me though. Does it feel like an hour to you guys?
Well,
I don't know. I've been active the whole time.
You're playing. You're engaged in.
Yeah.
Talking to each other.
That's true. You want to talk about Supreme, Grayson? Grayson's like addicted to Supreme. Want to talk about the next season?
I don't know. No one's gonna be interested in that.
You never know. We don't know who's watching.
Alright, tell us if you want to listen to me talk about Supreme.
You want to talk about Supreme, guys? Look for a comment real quick.
Careful what you wish for. He has a lot to say.
No comments so far. Oh wait.
Oh.
We still have a person here.
4, 3, 2,
1, 0. Here we go. It's game time.
It feels more strategic on Battlefront 2 than it did on the first one.
It honestly does. The first one,
It was
I also
still
didn't
good.
like the first one because you had normal players in there too.
Yeah.
This is just all heroes, which is 10 times better. Normal players just, whenever you were a hero, you felt awesome. Whenever you were a normal player, it was like, oh, well, I'm gonna die in like 5 seconds. I don't know any of Palpatine's abilities, so this is gonna be interesting.
Alright, so the one you just used is like his power thing. That one will transfer to people. So if you hit one person and there's someone else nearby,
Probably get away from this right now.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, well,
The one that has the dots, if you hit somebody, it'll transfer amongst people.
Okay.
And then the middle one, at least the middle one for me, creates this cloud. I don't know.
Yeah, the middle one does create a cloud.
It creates a cloud which will disorient and hurt other players.
Okay.
But not friendlies.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and use that now.
It lasts very short.
It does.
Yeah, it's...
Man, they're just wiping the floor with me. I can't do anything
already
with you guys. Okay. Well, this is a big change in pace compared to the last game that I was just playing. I don't think it would be Palps. I'm changing my character. Let's go with Bosk. I like Bosk.
Bosk is a good one.
Bosk is actually pretty powerful. He was pretty good in the last game, but he's even more powerful in this one.
He really is.
You will be the next target. Oh, crap.
You might want to use that special ability. Nope.
Oh, no. Didn't have a chance. I ran into a tree.
Well, you know, them trees, they be moving a lot.
Wow.
Trees be moving.
Trees making money moves. Oh, this is cool.
Road now. I make moves.
Yeah, and it's just like relentless grenade fire.
Yeah, it is. This is fun. Oh snap, what was that? Oh, it's out of nowhere. What are you doing here? You wait for me. Oh my gosh.
Someone knows something. Oh my gosh, yeah, someone definitely likes their Rey. That person had 2 purple, like, fully maxed out cards.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Vader. Vader has a lightsaber, so I can fight Rey a little better. And Grayson's now a Wookiee.
You're starting as Bosk.
I am?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well I guess I hit X.
You will be next target.
Alright, cool.
There we go.
Where's my bros?
I can't stand when the people just run off.
Yeah.
They're close to you. Rey's really
Rey's
close.
here.
Oh, they're both
And
right
Luke,
there.
are you kidding me? Oh.
I hate when the people just don't.
I know, right? I was just left alone. They always
Yeah.
went after me.
Although, if you think about
Now
it,
they're here.
you were who died.
I was
you
one who
spawned
died.
way off.
I was pretty off.
Yeah.
I was
I blame
done
you.
a disservice. You blame me? Well, I know a Wookiee that's about to die.
Baka.
This is how you skin a Wook.
How you skin a Wook? There you go, boy.
Dead.
This game is lagging.
Not really.
It was just standing there.
Yeah, because he was dead. When they died, they kind of like stand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a little different. They have like a death pose or whatever that they go into. They don't really
Probably
like
go defend your buddy.
die. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
Yoda.
gonna kill little Yoda.
Yoda.
Oh snap! Woo-hoo! Yoda, sit down.
Be humble. Oh man. Stupid Wook.
Dang.
Ooh man.
He was going through my saber there. I guess all those bullets, I can't
Yeah,
catch
you
them all.
can't collect them all.
Yeah, I think after this round, I'm gonna go back to rocket jump cargo, whatever it is, jetpack cargo. That's it.
Yeah, going from such a fast paced to something like
Can't
that.
miss that.
Oh man, he's skinning a Wook again. Oh man, Yoda's
snap.
tearing you
He was
down.
messing
Oh
me
man,
up.
and then it was
It was
Rey.
Rey.
Dang,
It
I
was
thought it was
Rey.
Yoda because I love Yoda on this game because he is
so small. He's so sneaky.
He is.
He'll just, you know.
But
break
Darth
your knees.
Vader, honestly, I think he's my favorite hero on this.
He's pretty tough.
Every time I've played as him, I've gotten no less than 20 kills.
His force choke's pretty OP.
No less than 20 kills, and I am alive for a while. Oh, your son.
There's all 3 of them.
There's nothing you could do,
dumb.
bro. Man.
Gosh.
The most agile character, my favorite for the villains, is definitely Maul.
Maul is
he's
so
fast.
good.
Maul is one of my favorite
Sith.
Villains,
Sith,
period.
like, yeah, period.
Yeah.
He's really cool.
I really loved with the TV show and of Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and then Rebels, how they brought him back.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was really cool.
A lot of people were kind of iffy about it, but I feel like they made it make sense. And
Yeah.
it was
And
really
I
good
love,
tribute to the character.
I love the ending for him in Rebels.
I'm literally on top of Luke right now. Like, I actually can't hit him.
If you use your middle ability, it'll just like you'll go ham on him.
I mean, I'm going ham.
Woo! Kill each other.
Dang. He had the lead too in that. Like,
Yeah.
I was close. Anyway. I did get really good at this game mode for a while. And I just stopped playing it.
First time I played the game mode, I didn't read like how you were supposed to play it, and so I just went in.
Down, Yoda.
And I had a crude awakening as to how you're supposed to play how you should play the game.
Oh,
Ray.
Ray. Literally the bane of my existence. Has been
Man,
Ray.
she is. Whoever's
She's
playing
so
this Ray,
strong.
she is going in.
Guess I'll play Boba. I'll try Boba out. Because I can always get away with this guy. Oh. See? There we go.
That little green boy came out of
I
nowhere.
know, right? Little green bow eye.
Green boba.
Oh, snap!
There you go.
Heck yeah!
Can you
Another Wookiee
you
braid.
a whoop?
Just get myself a wook. Oh, crap, I gotta get out of here. I'm out of juice in my jetpack! And
Ooh,
Ray's here,
dang.
of course! Of course it was Ray.
What's
You
the
know what?
chat
I've just
saying?
accepted my fate. Nothing since they told you not to talk about Supreme.
Well, they told me not to.
Well, somebody said no, so I guess
Yeah, I
they
figured
don't
that
want-
might happen.
Yeah, I was just wondering. There's more things to talk about.
I'll start my own chat.
You start your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Grayson Plays.
What if I did that?
Oh, snap.
Probably no one would watch me. Well, maybe, because I'm so bad, people would watch
Man,
me
they're
comedy.
messing you up.
I know, I'm just trying to get away from him.
Woo!
Man.
You think-
Ray! Was it Ray that time? No, it was
No.
a grenade.
Do you think that people would watch me
That was
play
Han.
games on YouTube just to like laugh at me?
Well, they watch PewDiePie, don't they?
But
That
PewDiePie's
answers. That answered your question.
He's
PewDiePie's-
alright.
Okay, but
I
I'm
wouldn't
bad.
say he's like MLG.
Yeah, but he's definitely
Literally,
better than-
Ray! No! Ugh.
Man, it was Yoda that time, but
Yeah, but
with the help of
Ray
Ray,
used her ability where she like
disorients.
you. Yeah, I could not move him.
And it's I think that's one of her abilities that are like max level. So
Man,
it
that's-
really does.
it just messes you up so
Yeah.
much.
Defeated.
Man. Yeah, I'm about to go like right back to Jetpack Cargo. Okay, enough of this. Back to what everybody really came for. And of course, that is such a strong Ray.
It really is.
Strong Ray.
I still made a decent amount of credits, but yeah. Strong Ray. This has been a pretty good stream so far. We're about an hour and 10 minutes, and I'll probably stop it at about an hour 30. Just because you can only say so much.
Yeah.
Before you start getting tired and wanting to stop. I don't know how those live streamers on Twitch go for like literally 8 hours straight. I couldn't imagine
3.5, 4 hours. I mean,
You know,
that's
I'm
a long
gonna
time.
go ahead and play an ad right now. Now's a good time for that. So, be right back.
Y'all wanna get dinner? Like right after?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, if you end it in like the next little bit, we'll.
Alright, we're back. Back to some more Jetpack Cargo. Best game mode ever. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they just had like a team deathmatch of this. Like, just forget the objective. Just kill each other. Sometimes that's honestly what I do.
Yeah. That's what
It's
I
just
play
so
on
fun.
Call of Duty. When I would play it, I would play Team Deathmatch a lot, just because it's just like, go at it.
Yeah. It's like, forget the objective, just shoot each other. It's whatever.
Grayson, who am I?
What are you doing? Video maker.
You're Michael Dove.
Michael
Dove.
Oh gosh. Everybody subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe.
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 Subscribe. Subscribe.
You've got less
Scab to me.
intelligible if you keep talking.
Press the little bell in the corner to get notifications.
There you go.
Goodness. Grayson's over here like shouting me out and helping me out. Don't forget to comment, leave a like, subscribe.
Follow all of us on Instagram.
Go to my Patreon, my GoFundMe, and my Kickstarter.
Oh man. It cracks me up when people are like that. They're
I
like,
know, right?
Go
I don't have those, by the way.
this, and this.
I
And
don't
don't
have
forget
any
to give me a follow on all these 5 different things.
Oh.
Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat,
Facebook, Instagram.
MySpace, Pinterest.
Actually, give me a double follow on Instagram.
Literally create like 4 accounts and follow me on every single one of those.
Oh, that YouTuber that you were telling me about that annoyed you because he just plugs himself the entire time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can barely watch him anymore.
Really?
Because, like, you pointed that out.
And now you just can't?
Yeah.
That's all he ever does.
It's what?
He just, like, promotes himself. He goes,
Oh.
You know what we should do? We should just shout him out right now and start YouTube drama. And that way
my
I can
God.
get really popular.
Yeah, there you
videos,
go.
Like blow up. I'll be on like
just win
drama
coming
alert
for
and
you.
everything.
Like,
Yeah. Shout him out real quick.
You gotta shoot him.
Snap. I know it overheated and I like didn't realize it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I'm already doing better than I was in the hero game mode. Yeah, like I don't have any like GoFundMe or anything like that. However, if you do want to give me enough money that you go like in debt, like financially, just go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna turn down free money.
Yeah, it cracks me up when I just start laughing when all these different YouTubers are like, go fund me on this, and this, and I'm like, so do you have a YouTube channel
I have
to
4
show me
children.
content or to tell me to buy stuff for you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's one or the other.
I have 4 children. If you don't like give me $20 on my GoFundMe page or whatever, my Patreon, then I'm sorry, but they're probably gonna die. So you should probably like fund me. So dark. You can't escape me. Oh snap! Aw,
You're supposed to
come
shoot
on.
him.
You know, I think I know that.
Oh, okay.
I think I know.
I didn't know if you knew.
You know, I'm really excited to see the new Porg movie coming out.
Oh man. Oh man.
I think that's going to be the best Star Wars movie ever made.
you know, I heard it's supposed to come out as a Christmas special thing.
Really? I heard George Lucas is directing it. They're bringing him back from hiding.
Yeah, they're doing a remake of the original Christmas special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, just last year, I showed these guys. At least I know I showed Grayson.
Showed Grayson, I'd seen it before.
You'd seen it before, yeah.
I've only seen like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I showed him the highlights, I should say. The greatest moments of the literally masterpiece known as the Star Wars Christmas Special. If you have not seen it, I highly suggest watching it. Literally, it's the most amazing thing you'll ever see in your life. It was
It's
also
something.
It was also the introduction to Boba Fett, and that's for real. That was the first time we ever saw Boba Fett. So at least one good thing came from that, literally mess. Honestly, it's so bad. It's considered one of the worst things ever to hit television. Like, it's so terrible.
It's so weird. Like,
I'm pretty sure, like,
Run, Forrest,
Disney
run!
execs wish they could just, like, ruin every, like, master copy of that exists. Because, like, it's so terrible. It's one of the worst film in history.
There you go, Forrest.
Alright, well, I got the job done.
Yeah.
At least somebody on the team can score.
Burn.
So I'm calling you all out.
Burn.
My gosh. Yeah, this game is just awesome.
There's a guy right next to you.
He was?
No.
I didn't even see. Oh. No.
It was a droid. It was a droid.
A battle droid.
It's actually a protocol droid. Get it right.
Sorry. Super battle droid.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, come on.
Dang. Only one kill from that.
Are you serious? Wait, I got.
You got kill assists.
But come on, man.
Man, they were just all.
I know, right? If I only had like, if the rocket launcher, like the explosion had more of a blast radius.
Oh man, they'd all been gone.
Ruined every single one of them. They were all crammed in that one spot. What is he?
On the other side.
Dang it. Gracie's knocked over your charge. Literally, you're almost dead. Just die. Yes. It sounds so awful out of context. You know what I am excited for? Oh.
For that?
No. So, I don't know how many of you guys keep up with Star Wars Rebels, but the final season is releasing.
Ooh, man.
And they're also releasing another Thrawn novel. Tron was a good movie, but no, another Thrawn novel. I read the first one. It's probably one of the only new canon books I really got into. It was so good. If you're interested in reading the new canon novels, I highly suggest picking up Thrawn. It was just so good. I mean, the writer who wrote it was the original writer of the original Thrawn books, so the original Thrawn trilogy. And they are making the trilogy. They're making another one, and there will be a third releasing sometime soon. Well, not soon, like in the next year or so.
Yeah.
But I am stoked for that. Rebels is about as good as the Clone Wars, I'd say. Now, the first season was really lacking, but the other seasons definitely got a lot better as it went on. And now that we're in the final season, it's pretty intense. Did you see what happened to what happened in the latest episode? Like, they just premiered the show.
Nope.
Okay. It's a major spoiler. Do you want to hear it or not?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. If you're interested in watching it, just like leave for like 10 seconds and come back. But, spoiler alert, here it is. They kill off Kanan.
I knew it.
You knew it?
I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally knew it.
I knew somebody had to go, but I didn't think it'd be this early on. Because they just started the second half of Season 4. And one of the main characters, literally the Jedi Master, is now dead. So...
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'd seen some stuff on Instagram, like
good old Instagram.
I don't know. It wasn't like talking about that, but it was just some stuff. And then I just got to thinking. I was like, who do I think they're gonna? Because they're gonna kill someone off.
Yeah.
Who do I think? And I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna just. I feel like it'd be Kanan.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, that's enough. Spoiler talk.
All right.
Done for now. But I'm excited. It's definitely, the show definitely kind of grows up with this audience too. Because, I mean, it is like a family show for like parents and kids to watch together, I guess. But,
yeah,
like, it definitely gets older as it goes on. And that's the same thing the Clone Wars did too.
Well,
as it goes on, it got incredibly darker. If you watch the first season compared to the final, the tone,
night and day,
really different. Really
different.
different. So, yeah,
they get into a lot bigger, harder issues.
They go pretty deep into some moral stuff. It got a lot better. I think we should just go ahead and end the stream. We've talked about just about everything we could, and it's been pretty good. Look, first place. We're ending on a high note.
Heck yeah.
So, guys, thank you all for joining the stream, watching, checking it out. It means a whole lot to me. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I will be archiving this later on, so if you guys want to go ahead and like watch the beginning all the way to the end, if you haven't seen everything, you'll be able to do that. So yeah, go ahead, leave a like, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, MySpace, Facebook. Send me all of your
and
money.
then make 4 other accounts to follow him on all those as well.
Make sure to send us Bitcoin.
Yeah, for Bitcoins, and also just hand me your credit card while you're at it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just kidding.
Don't do any of that.
Yeah, please don't.
No,
Although
actually,
you should
please do.
subscribe and like
Yeah,
and comment, and
you
also click the little bell button. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Peace, and may the Force be with you.